have little things I just want us to tell us. I thank God for all the speakers that have spoken today. I want you to know, living here today, there are things that you should be aware of. The music you listen to. The music you listen to is very important. I want you to guide your atmosphere. I want you to understand that sometimes if you're fighting depression and you're listening to all of these songs that do not uplift your spirit, it could even make you dive deeper. It can make you more depressed, because songs are like channels into your spirit. Demons can access your spirit through music, through trauma. The Bible talks about a broken spirit who can heal. So beware of the songs you listen to. Even some gospel songs are not really gospel. So test your spirit and know which is of God. In 1 Samuel 16, the Bible was telling us about Saul and David, Saul was being tormented by demons, and then he called David, and David, because he was anointed, had the Spirit of God, was playing sounds to him, and these sounds calmed his nerves. So I want you here, when you leave here today, begin to work, change your playlist. Listen to songs that uplift you and not those ones that pulls you down. Be careful of all of these concerts that you go to. You go to a concert, you jump, you shout, you go back home and you're crying. Be careful. The drugs also. So many people, I've heard of people who are going through excruciating pain and then they take drugs and then they begin to hallucinate. Please be careful. Beware of the kind of drugs that you're being given. If you're hallucinating, you're seeing things on your wall, go back to your doctor and tell them to give you something lesser. But in all of it, there is somebody who can heal you, and his name is Jesus. That does not mean you shouldn't take your drugs. It simply means as you take your drugs, that you pray on the drugs and you speak to the drugs, because everything in life has intelligence. I also want you to beware of the words you speak. As you live here today, begin to speak life. When you look into the mirror, please speak life. To your children, speak life. To your husband, speak life. I started telling my husband, you're so wise. You are a very wise man, and he's becoming wiser by the day. Keep this as our secret, please. So, what I'm telling you is that we are wiser than this man. We know. We tell them don't do it, and they do it. And then we cannot say, I told you so. Right? You can't say it. So be careful of the words you speak. I want you to know that your words are powerful. Your words releases sounds, and sound has energy. Everything in creation makes sounds. The trees, the sea, the valleys, everything makes sounds. And these are waves. Even the rocks emit sound waves. See Psalm 148 verse 1 to 3. Look at Joshua in the Bible. He commanded the sun to stand still, and it stood still. That's to tell you that everything in creation